Welcome back, everyone. Today I'll be analyzing the skills and bar routine of Olympic gold medalist Yang Yilin from China. Yilin was the all-around bronze medalist at the 2008 Olympics in China, as well as a gold medalist for the Chinese team. Although she's not as well known as many other more established gymnasts, I was struck by her incredible execution and form in her bar work. Let's take a closer look and get started with the analysis. She does a more basic jump hecht from the low bar to the high bar and then casts into a very vertical and tight-formed handstand. Watch in this analysis as her legs are glued together in each skill she does. She moves into a giant half turn into an L grip handstand. Now as she sets up for her turn, she shifts her weight over to her left hand so she'll be able to square off after her turn to push the bar down properly in her L grip handstand. Nicely done. Here's a closer look at the grip she is using in this L grip handstand. Her arms are much closer together because she's very flexible in her wrists and her shoulders. Here, she does a full pirouette out of her L grip, right back into a giant full turn, back into L grip, and then into a giant with 1.5 pirouettes to her release, which is a décachève or reverse hecht. Let's take a closer look. Now into her front giant full pirouette out of L grip. This is an ideal post on this arm. Perfect form, slightly leaning over to the side that she's pirouetting to. Her hand never leaves the bar. It just unwinds the full turn she was gripped in. She squares up easily into a nice handstand position. Again, legs glued together in a position that many athletes have slight leg separations at. Very nice. Just a nice, elegant full turn to a very squared off L grip handstand again. She actually hops this hand in this hop pirouette and changes her grip to move into another full pirouette into L grip. Just so well done, staying perfectly squared off in her handstand. She immediately pirouettes and moves into her straddle décachève or reverse hecht. Look how long she throws the bar. She's completely extended before releasing to maximize her height in this release. Then she spots the bar and has plenty of time to re-grab as she drops out of her décachève. Nice height and technique. Now into another cast handstand. We do see her shuffle her hands to the side on this cast handstand to stay centered on the bar. Ideally, the hand should stay planted in one space on the bar. Her next sequence is a giant half turn to the L grip into an immediate endo stalder. Directly into another front giant swing, into a hop full pirouette back into another L grip handstand, immediately into a piked Jaeger or front flip recatch. Very nice. Let's slow it down. She shifts her weight and post on this arm very well, finishing in a nice handstand, and this gives her time to enter into her L grip endo stalder. Very nice compression and nice flexibility in her wrists to hang on so well in this L grip. Now watch as she shifts her hips directly over her head and opens up her shoulder angle. This helps her roll her wrists on top to push the bar down in her L grip handstand. Such nice body position in this hop full pirouette back to L grip. Look how straight she is. This is right before her L grip piked Jaeger or front flip recatch. She finishes her full pirouette completely squared off. Such great lines and toe point. Watch how long she hangs on in her L grip before releasing the bar for her pike front recatch. Also great control and toe point throughout this release. She now moves into another kip cast handstand to a very vertical handstand position. Here she breaks her shoulder angle to kill the power in her swing before this pack salto or layout backflip from the high bar to the low bar. She catches the bar in a high body angle and pushes the bar away as soon as her hands touch the bar to create swing for her next skill. It's a kip cast handstand half pirouette, again to a very vertical handstand. Now she does a toe-on sole circle from the low bar to the high bar. Nice flexibility. She keeps very tight form on this kip cast to handstand, very vertical handstand. Here's her giant blind change, or giant with a half turn. Now rather than ship her weight more on top of her post arm, she slides her hand over to square up in her handstand. It's just a slight technical difference, but finishes in a very nice handstand. Now into a giant with a full pirouette right into a half pirouette. This hand is in normal reverse grip here, where the other hand is in L grip. Because she pirouettes out of this skill, she doesn't need to catch that other hand in the L grip. This is the one handstand in her routine that was noticeably past the vertical position. She does easily crank two powerful giant swings, creating good power for a dismount. This is a double layout, and look how tight her legs are together and how nice and elegant her body position is. Really nicely done. She also competed a tuck double front from L grip sometimes when she was younger. Beautiful toe point, and again, knees glued together with great execution in this double front. Perhaps it was easier for her to stick a double layout, and that's why she changed this dismount. I'm not really sure why. However, she did both dismounts with beautiful form and execution. I love when a gymnast pays great attention to the small details like toe point and legs tight together in straight body positions. I was struck by the precision and grace of Yilin's bar work and wanted to take a closer look. Just some really pretty gymnastics. As always, I hope you enjoy my analysis. Always feel free to like and subscribe to my channel, as you will be notified each time I release more videos like this, and it always helps me bring you more content. Please share any thoughts you might have in the comments, and until next time, all my best and rock on.